everyone, welcome back to her Alpha Trades YouTube channel. Today we are starting one of the most important concept in SMC series, that is liquidity. If you truly understand what is liquidity, then you will finally understand why market moves the way it does. Okay, so most beginners think market moves randomly, but in reality market mostly moves towards liquidity, and this is the reason why many traders stop losses get hit before the real move starts, right? You might have seen that first your stop loss get hit and then market just goes as it wants. Okay, so in this video today we will learn about what is liquidity and what are liquidity zones, buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, and why market sweeps highs and lows, and also why traders are getting trapped and how smart money uses the liquidity. These all things I will cover in this video in very deep way, so don't skip this video and watch it clearly till the end. Now, first understand this simple thing. Liquidity simply means areas where many orders and stop losses are placed. Big institutions like FAIs, DAS, and banks cannot enter their huge position randomly because they trade with very large money. If they place huge buy or sell orders directly, market will move aggressively and they won't get proper entries, and they also book some losses. So what do institutions need to make profit? They must need buyers, sellers, and enough volume. Okay, and where do they find these enough volume buyers and sellers? The simple answer is mostly in areas where retailer traders place their stop losses, breakout entries, or pending orders. Okay, I hope you understand this. Now, the biggest question is, where are liquidity zones usually found? The simple answer is mostly near at equal highs, equal lows, and previous day high, previous day low, or swing highs, swing lows, or support and resistance areas. These all work as liquidity zones. Okay, you have to keep this point in mind because this is where retailer traders usually place their orders. Simple answer. Now let's understand buy side liquidity in very simple way and clearly. See, in this chart you can see equal highs. As I mentioned before, equal highs, supports, resistance, these act like liquidity zones. Okay, here you see this is equal high zone, right? Now, what do most beginners think? They think if this high breaks, market will go bullish. So, breakout traders place their buy stop orders above these highs like this. They will place their buy side entry like this. Okay. And where do their stop loss will be? There will be definitely below these highs, right? They put their stop loss like this and they place their long buy side entry this way. And also sellers, what do sellers think here? They think like this is resistance and from here market will come downside, and they think like market will fall like this, so they place their entry like this. Then their stop loss must be above these highs, right? So here what happened, both sellers and buyers both got stop loss. So here we have to notice one thing. Here both sellers and buyers both are present in this equal high zone. So now this entire area becomes buy side liquidity. Okay, because here this is where retailer traders are present. both sellers and buyers. That's why here is the liquidity. This is what big traders like FS, GS, banks need. They need enough volume to place their trades. I hope you understand what is buy side liquidity. And now, what does smart money do here? Many times market pushes price slightly above the highs and takes all the liquidity, its stop losses and traps breakout buyers. Just like here, see, I recently explained. Here what happens? Breakout came and price slightly went upside. Okay, you see. Here it went slightly upside and came hit buyer's stop loss. Okay. And it reversed downside strongly. See, so this entire process, like price moving slightly upside and collecting stop losses, both stop losses of both sellers and buyers, this entire process is called liquidity sweep or liquidity grab or stop hunting. Okay. And now what happens? Many beginners in this situation say like, market hit my stop loss and then it reversed. But actually market was collecting the liquidity first, because institutions need liquidity before the real move starts. Now let's understand sell side liquidity. Okay, I will show in chart in same way. Let me find sell side liquidity. So now here you see in this chart, here is one low and same here also one low. Many beginners think if this equal low breaks down, then market will go down. So what happens next? Retailers like us, they will place their sell trade here like this. And many buyers think what? They will think like, when market touches this support zone, then market will go upside. So they will place their buy side position like this. And where would be their stop loss? It will be definitely here below this low, right? I hope you understanding what I'm trying to explain. So below this equal lows, there are some liquidity, like sell side orders are pending and buy side traders stop losses. This entire zone becomes liquidity, because here both sellers and buyers are present. Okay, this entire zone is called liquidity zone. Both sellers and buyers, they are here for the trade. So this is liquidity. Now what happens? Price slightly comes down and they will collect stop losses of buyers. Okay, it comes down and collects trades of sellers. Then sellers trades get executed and buyers trade gets stop loss hit. Then what happens? Again it will move upside. Then sellers also get trapped. Their stop loss also hits. So after hitting their both stop loss, what happened next? Market strongly moves upside. So this is why market often sweeps highs and lows before the real move starts. Okay, now understand one very important thing carefully. Liquidity itself is not an entry signal. Just because liquidity is taken does not mean market will reverse immediately. Okay, sometimes market takes liquidity and continues the same trend. That's why professional traders never trade using liquidity alone. They combine liquidity, market structure, boss, chalk, order blocks, FEG and confirmation. Okay, now let's understand why most retailer traders lose money. So the simple answer is, most beginners do is entering late or chasing breakouts, place obvious stop losses and trade emotionally. Okay, and smart money understands exactly where retailer traders place their orders. That's why market often creates fake breakouts, stop hunting and liquidity grabbing. Now look carefully at charts around you. You will notice equal highs, equal lows, stop hunts, liquidity sweeps, and fake breakouts. Everywhere in the market, the most you practice this concept, the more carefully you will understand how smart money operates the price. Now let's quickly revise today's concept. Liquidity areas where many orders exist. I explained where many orders are exist, like support and resistance zones, equal highs, equal lows, whatever you call, and liquidity zones where stop losses and pending orders are placed, and equal highs, buy side liquidity. Equal highs means buy side liquidity, okay, and equal lows means sell side liquidity, just like this is equal lows. We discussed here about equal lows, so this entire zone becomes a sell side liquidity, okay. Market often sweeps liquidity before the real move starts. This is the main point of this video, okay? You need to note this point. In the next video, we will learn one of the most important advanced liquidity concept, that is internal liquidity and external liquidity, and also why market targets external liquidity and how smart money moves from internal to external liquidity, and also real chart examples. These all things we will discuss in my next video. Whatever I explained in this video, you just practice about that liquidity swipe or liquidity grabbing at equal highs and equal lows, resistance and support zones. However I draw here, just in same way, just try to find out every fake move and liquidity grabs, okay. The more you practice, the more you will understand. So make sure that you subscribe her Alpha Reds YouTube channel and stay connected. I will come with new topic in my next video. Thanks for watching this video. See you all in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you.